If you go on to enjoy the video, do me a favour and hit that like button. It really does help out the channel a lot. And through Team of the Season, we are going to be doing a hell of a lot of player reviews. And of course, if you need any coins to get you through Team of the Season, head over to u7buy.com. Through Team of the Season, they are doing a pretty big promotion. 15% off when you use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I am very much late to the party on this one, but here it is. Better late than never, as they say. I think, as I'm filming this anyway, there's around 26, 27 hours left. So if you want to complete Wamangituka, all you need is, well, 236,000 coins there or thereabouts, or the equivalent in untradeable cards. With the way you can grind stuff in this game this year, it's not as easy as previous FIFAs. FIFA 19, I think, was probably the best for menu grinding, but you can still do it. You know, there's still a path and a method to it. Of course, I don't really dabble in that much this year, but you can definitely grind your way to these type of cards. He's not the most expensive SBC I've ever seen, but on the other hand, he's not the cheapest. Why does he command such a price for a player who is relatively unknown outside of... I wouldn't say outside of FIFA, because that's unfair to him. Very, very good this year for Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. Scored some really good goals. Solo goal against, I think it was Mainz, if I remember correctly. It was a really good goal. I've watched a fair bit of him because I was heavily involved in like investing in football, so I've watched an awful lot of Bundesliga because that's where most of my money was actually invested. But most people outside of FIFA won't know of Wamangituka because they're just focused on, you know, the whole 5-star skill, tall, strong, fast thing. Is that going to work in FIFA? 3-star weak foot, bit of a negative to kick things off. 6'2", medium. Of course, I've already mentioned he has 5-star skills. He's got insane pace, acceleration, sprint speed, and agility all through the roof. His natural finishing of 95 and positioning should hold him in good stead. Really good physicals, you know, stamina and strength, really good at both 91. He's fantastic in the air. He does score a headed goal or 7 within the clips as well. A very good short passing for a big fella. And without a chem style, is a 93 rated striker, 92 rated winger. Of course, he is a right mid as he comes out of the SBC, and he is 91 rated points per position for that position. But of course, most people are going to play him as a striker. If you play 4-3-3, then obviously you might dabble as a right wing, but I would recommend him as a striker because he's got everything on paper anyway. He's got everything that you need. The only real downside to this card in terms of being a striker is going to be the composure. It's only 80. Now, he came off the bench for me in the majority of the games. As you can see in the top right there, he's been sort of outdone by a previously packed player, and that is Jadon Sancho. And I mean, how can you not play Jadon Sancho, but then how can you not play Wamangituka? So as a super sub is mainly how he came on. Well, how he will come on, I should say. How I reviewed him was, you know, pausing it from the beginning and getting him in there, rather than starting him completely off chem, you know, like 4 chem or whatever, in a team out of position. I was just bringing him off the bench as a sub. I think they come on with 5 chem anyway, which is actually quite bad. But either way, he performed quite well. He was exactly how I expected him to be. I used his base silver card right back at the beginning of the game because I was interested to see how he performed. I think he scored his 4th goal, which I think might have been a penalty against... Was it Dortmund? I can't remember, but I think he scored twice against Dortmund one week. One was a penalty, one from open play, first half, second half. And I think he got an inform based on that. But just before he got the inform, it was I think it was a silver stars, like an objective. But before that happened, I played with his base silver card, and that was fun, but he was really clunky. His inform, again, was fun, but once more, really clunky. So I was kind of hoping that the team of the season wouldn't feel as slow and sluggish and like trying to turn a truck at times, and it's much better. However, the way this game is, you do get, I wouldn't say the odd, it is, you know, a good few times a game where he just doesn't want to move, and you get that with the most agile of players in the game. So it's not that it's really his fault, it's just the way the game is and can be. So just bear that in mind, that even though he has 99 agility, 99 sprint speed, 98 acceleration, it doesn't fix the fact that he's 6'2", and this game doesn't like tall players. He has a high and average body type as well. There's a headed goal for you. I told you there was at least one in the clips here. He did actually win the first header. What's up with this kit glitch as well, by the way? I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this. I've not really been on Twitter and had a look at anyone else moaning about it or anything. I'm sure there have been people who have been complaining about it, but yeah, the amount of times I had to quit out of games yesterday because there had 2 white kits, and I know someone said to me, "Oh, the fix is just to choose, your home kit and your away kit, and then you'll be playing against your away kit and you'll have a basic white shirt as your home kit." Well, that didn't happen to me several times yesterday. I was choosing both kits, and I was coming up against 2 white kits exactly the same. It was it was impossible to play because it was a pure kit clash. But that happened a lot, and every player seems to be number 42 on the back of their shirt as well. It's just a really obscure thing. But either way, he was pretty good. I'm not going to sit here and say, look, you need to do it or don't do it. I'm just going to say what I liked and what I didn't like. And I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not going to sit here and tell you something that just I didn't feel, right? So, yes, he's very good in front of goal, but the composure is 100% a problem, and I feel it in game. Sometimes with players, they have low composure, they've maybe got low 80s or even mid 80s, and you can feel absolutely nothing. Their finishing is on point, that the chances that you missed, are down to you, and it's not down to him being under pressure or composure or anything. You know full well that it's you making the mistake. With this, I know that, I can take blame for some, but other chances that he's missed, you've got to put it down to composure. Under pressure from the defender, the keeper starts rushing out or whatever it may be. So bear that in mind. It's not like the be-all and end-all. It doesn't affect the card every single time you take a shot, but it's definitely worth a mention. The other thing is, even though he does have that really high agility and pace, he is sometimes still going to feel very sluggish on the turn, especially late game. His stamina is very good at 91. It's not a problem at all. I don't wish it was higher or anything. It's just really late game. When his stamina is depleted somewhat, he's going to feel slower. It's the same with every card in the game, but as the game goes on and the more that you use him, the more that you try and abuse him, he is going to get slower. And turning with this guy in the 70-minute plus onwards sort of region, it gets very challenging, very difficult. He's a lot of fun to use. Skill moves are unreal. In a straight line, he runs like Usain Bolt. His dribbling when he's on the ball, really fun to try and change direction with. Do lateral heel-to-heel flicks, completely sends your opponent the wrong way. Of course, he's got 91 strength, so if he does come up against anyone, he's going to be able to hold his own. His passing is solid. It's actually a really good card. There are a few niggly points here or there for me, and I think he is a touch on the expensive side at 230, 240k, but he is a lot of fun to use, and it's different. It is different, and that's what I like about it. It's not the the 5'10", high agility, really fast dribbling players. He is a lot of fun because he's different. Let me know what you think of the card in the comments section down below. And if you have enjoyed this player review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.